Hey guys, thanks for watching today. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go over some of the RC related video games that have come out over the years from a hobbyist point of view. I've seen other videos of these that are just strictly from gaming channels. Don't worry, we're not turning into a gaming channel. I just want to do something a little different this week. So we're going to go over some of these with the background of us already knowing about hobby RCs. Well, we're going to start with the first one, 1987, the original NES RC Pro-Am. It's kind of credited as being pretty much the first RC game that I'm aware of. So, let's start this out and see what we got. Okay, here is... Oh wow, it feels like I'm driving on ice. This is really squirrely. You got the good old school rotational steering, or tank controls if it were a person. At least that's how Resident Evil is. Oh god. Yeah, it's been a long time. When I was a kid, I could really do pretty good with this kind of steering, but man, it's been a while. That was really fast. Okay then. Alright, well that was pretty quick. I don't want to get too much into each game, so let's go ahead and pause. Let's try out the next one. Alright, next up on our list is the sequel, 1992 RC Pro-Am 2. And by the way, I just want to go ahead and get this out there, just for the sake of recording, I'm using an emulator. So, just throw that out there. And I'm only doing games that released on console. I'm not doing all the PC games, because there are a billion of those. And yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'll just make my name Dad. Okay, so this is the sequel. I hear this one was a lot better. There's a whole series of these. There's like 3 or 4, if I want to say. Let's see if it'll do any better this time. Wait. Okay, it didn't feel like I was able to control it for a second. The graphics are definitely better. There's definitely a better color palette. Although, I'll have to admit, this one just really feels like they took a regular racing game and just called it RC. There were antennas in the cars in the first one. Now there's no antennas, so really you could just... This could just be regular trucks and you wouldn't even really know the difference. So yeah, it's RC by name, but... I mean, is it really though? For all we know, they just slapped the name RC on it. But it does control way better. You're not sliding across the ground anymore. It's a lot tighter controls, so... I like that. That was a lot more polished. Let's see what the next one holds for us. Alright guys, next up we have RC Grand Prix for the Sega Master System. This was, of course, before the Genesis, so this was around the 8-bit system, about in the same ballpark as the NES. Let's try this out though, and see how this is. My name. Okay. There we go. Get ready for the first race. Let's see what this one's like. I mean, Sega. I've always been a Sega fanboy, so I have high hopes for it. Oh. Well. Interesting. Not the perspective I expected. Okay, well, let's hope for the best and let's just go with it. Okay. This grass is unforgiving. You can't even touch the grass. And that engine noise is very obnoxious. Somehow I'm in the lead. Don't think I've made a single corner. Anticipating it, but missing it. Yeah, so much for me saying I was in first place. I'm not gonna lie, I really hated that. I don't think I want to play that again. Okay, well next we'll see what the PlayStation 1 has in store for. Okay, so we're going to move on to the PlayStation 1 with RC to Go, released around 1999. Hopefully, jumping to a new generation of consoles will net us some better results. Is the screen split in the middle for some reason? No, maybe that's just a glitch. Let's see. Oh, look at that, Kyosho. Okay, my expectation just exponentially went up for this game. Supervised by Kyosho. That's pretty cool. Did not expect that. And we get some hobby grade RC video. Nice. We get to see some hobbyists having some fun out in races. I'd love to watch this whole video, but I don't want to make this video too long, so we'll just skip that.
RC to go!
RC to go. Well, let's go. Let's do a championship.
Please input your name.
My name is... Okay, lots of stuff that we're not gonna read. Oh, I like this. Look at that. We got some different chassis that are actually look like RC cars. It looks like they're nitro cars. I see an exhaust on them. Yep, they're all nitro cars. That's not a problem though. I know I'm probably going to suck really bad at this, so I'm inclined to not go with speed or acceleration but handling. So we'll just do that. We got access to 3 bodies apparently. We'll go with this one because it looks kind of like a Subaru. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh wait, before we race. Let's go to the shop. Yes, you can actually, oh look at the servo, you actually get to choose your parts and buy extra parts for your car. That's cool. I did not expect for them to have that sort of detail. That's neat. Rally tire. I don't have any money, but let's just look. They took the same picture and increased the size 3 times. I won't judge too much on that. Shocks. Types are there. Tuned exhaust. Helicopter body? Really? Okay. What? Okay, I'm not going to ask questions. Let's just move on. I just want to see what all kind of parts we got. Got some dog bone drive shafts, bearings. It's pretty neat. I like that. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, that's cool. Time to race. So I'm going to judge these not only on which game I think, on how good the game is, but also how realistic it is in terms of RC. It's easy to make a racing game and slap the name RC on it and call it good. Oh, there's on-road or off-road courses. Are there any off-road ones? Oh, here we go. Let's do an off-road course. Since I'm a noob here, let's go with the first one. The Woodland Path. Hopefully there's some jumps. Oh, there's all the guys up there with their transmitters. Here we go. Okay, I can hear the sound of the RC engine going. Not the view I expected. That's not a bad thing, I guess. I gotta stop next to a person again and see how the scale looks. These cars are the same size as the person. The scale looks pretty good. I'm trying to stop by a person, but yeah, it looks like about the right size for an RC, so we're good there. It keeps putting a target on the rivals as if I can shoot them, but I'm pretty sure you can't shoot them. I don't know, that square that says rival is kind of distracting. I keep feeling like it's trying to give me a cue like Mario Kart or something like, hey, you're targeted, you can throw a turtle shell. Yeah, so far this is the most RC game I've seen. I mean, the sensation of speed was a little slow, but also it's the very first car, so I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Well, that was pretty neat. Let's check out the next game. Alright, this one is Tyco, Assault with a Battery. And of course, we know Tyco is not Hobby POV. So, I mean, this is more probably just a giant advertisement. So my hopes aren't going to be up, but it's an RC game nonetheless, so we're going to try it out. Assault with a Battery sounds a bit like a try-hard name, but I did have a few fun Tycos as a kid. And honestly, I get kind of mixed up on which ones were Tyco, which ones were Hasbro, or XRC, and all that, but I specifically remember the Ricochet. I also had one called the Daredevil and the Pro Speed, which was like a NASCAR thing. The Ricochet was a lot of fun. Well, I'm not a master yet, so I guess I have to go with 6 volt. Alright. The Tyco Challenge. Let's just do a single race. I doubt we're going to be upgrading our cars. We all know that non-hobby cars are disposable, so... Single race. Hot rocker. Recoil. Rebound. That looks kind of like the old Ricochet I remember. So we'll go with that one. Maybe Ricochet was XRC or something. Okay, Frantic Freeway, Wildwood Creek. We'll go with Frantic Freeway. Oh, I can control the chicken. Okay. Should have broken. There we go. Okay, so we're in a traditional third person behind the car view. Going underneath the cars is kind of... Oh, they took the Mario Kart approach, didn't they? Granted, Mario Kart was not the first game to do power-ups, but it's the most well-known. Close enough to use that apparently. This is really slow. I mean, there are RC cars. I get that, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish the race before following the seat. I get flat even if I hit the back of it. Power up, I'm getting lightning. Excuse me. Is there anything else in this track? Is it just a circle track with a few cars? I guess it is. I think I just did my first lap. Okay. Our power up. See what kind of variety we got here. S. I'm gonna assume that means speed. And yes, it does. Okay. I think I've had enough of this. I don't think there's much more to see with this game, so let's move on to our next one. Okay, next up we have Team Losi Team Racing, or Team Losi Racing, something to that effect. This one has a brand name in it, So, you know, I want to say it's got to be good, but Team Losi RC Racer. But I know that's not always the case. It's probably opposite, actually, because that's just how things go. Here we go. Some RC cars in all their glory. Okay, let's get on with it. Okay. New game. I am expecting to see some actual Losi cars. I'm not super familiar with Losi. I mean, I have a Mini B. That's about it. I don't know a lot of the names of the cars. So I don't know if these are legit cars or not. The Vixen, the Crush, the Flame Dragon. I gotta do my research, but well, we'll see. Let's just go with Scorpion. Okay. What's this? Challenge 1, okay. It's like a game type. Fungal Freeway? Was this like Mario 64 or something? You gotta go into paintings? The Fungal Freeway. That sounds lovely. Team Losi. Well, I will say controls are a little bit tighter than the RC Revenge, in my opinion. But I can't say I'm a huge fan yet. But it's early. Am I supposed to be hitting these gates? Or is this just like a bonus? I suppose we'll see, huh? Final lap already? That was quick. Okay. Congratulations, first place. Well, good thing, otherwise it would have been team loser. There didn't seem to be a lot to that one. That was it, huh? Okay, well. It's a reverse. D-pad only, okay. I don't understand. Oh, there's another green room over here. That's the other room. Choky City? Does it have a bunch of a guy running around choking people? Or are we talking about like engine choke? Choky City. Maybe there's a bunch of people choking on chicken bones. I'm not really sure. I keep feeling like I should be going in the air over some of these things, but I never really go in the air. There we go, we got some air. I want to figure out what is choky about this map. So let's see if we can figure it out. Going the wrong way. I literally choked. So maybe that's what it is. It's gonna bug me until I know what that means. I'm probably reading too much into it. Maybe it's choky because of the smog. I don't think there's any power-ups in this one though. I did it again. I went the wrong way again. This game is pretty forgiving, even in that big screw up, but I'm still second place, no, first place. AI is very forgiving. As I say that, it's past me. These are the only 2 levels available, so I wonder if I finish, if I like get a golden star or something and I come off another level. Oh, I thought I got 3rd. Silver medal. Tell me what my prize is. I keep feeling like I'm going to hear the Mario Castle music when I load in here, but I don't. Oh, that took me back here again. Maybe you have to get gold medals and everything before we unlock another level. Or just take save room. I don't want to save yet. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I probably have to get gold and everything. But I think that's enough of this. Let's try something else. Okay, it's time for the next game. Twisted Metal Small Brawl. I was a big Twisted Metal fan as a kid, and this is the one Twisted Metal game that I did not play because if I recall, I remember hearing that it was awful. So let's see if that's true. But you do drive RC cars in this game. So I doubt it's going to be very hobby accurate, but let's take a look.
Come on, Goldberg, jump!
Oh great, how cringy will this intro be? Hey, it's Sid from Toy Story.
If you ever want to see your sissy widow Froggy again, you gotta play my game! Mean war! Oh, no!
This is the origin story for all the characters. Okay. Oh, really? Okay, I was gonna say, if there's only one car allowed, or one car default, that'd be annoying. Oh, there you have a box too. Crimson Fury in the box, new in the box. Hammerhead. Mr. Grimm, he always has crappy armor. Slam. Outlaw. Shadow. Oh, you know what? I own a hearse, so I might have to use Shadow. Sweet Tooth. Thumper. I used to like Thumper. I used to use him a lot. Let's go with Shadow. I'm a big hearse guy, so let's hope it's not the wrong choice. Playground Peril. I'm gonna assume this plays like any other Twisted Metal game. He's a kid on there, shooting. Is X not drive? Oh, square is driving. Okay, right trigger, the gun. It's been a while since I played a Twisted Metal game. Good old fire missiles, I remember those. I want to shoot the kids. That sounds terrible, but where'd the kid go? Oh, there he is. Oh, I can't get up there. Darn, that's disappointing. 1 out of 10. Can't shoot children. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. That sounds terrible. This is... controls are a lot worse than the old Twisted Metal games. I'll tell you that. I don't know what I just hit. Let's see what my special looks like. A cross, for sure. Another game that is RC, just my name. I mean, yeah, all the kids are really big and everything, but that's it's really just a gimmick, I guess. Let's put a flag on a car and no one will know. Well, that special does pretty good damage, I'll give it that. I'm almost dead. So is he. Is that it? Congratulations! You are winner! Nah. Well, sure, if you're gonna pressure me, fine. I'll save it. Carnomal. I think I've seen enough. I don't know about you, but let's just see what this level looks like. Then move on to the next game. I try not to spend too much time on one game because we're at 6 minutes on this game, and I don't want the video to be super long. But I also don't want to miss out anything, you know. Oh. This looks like a fun house, I guess. There's some tonsils, buzzsaw, pendulum. Except the buzzsaw. That's not what I expected to happen. Okay. Let's see what the next game looks like. Alright, here's another PS1 game called RC Revenge. Let's see if this one's a winner. Okay. Hey, there's a track header, that's a good sign. Race. Single race. Who can say no to the A-Team? I gotta take that. Horror World, Planet Adventure, Jungle World. Acclaim Studios? Is that what that's supposed to be? Monster World. Let's do Monster World. That sounds fun. Oh, each world has its own motors. Oh, we gotta unlock them. Return of the Killer Toy Motors. Return to have another race. It came to have a race? Alright. Let's check this out. Okay, here we go. Are we doing boats? Or no, maybe we're just in the water.
3, 2,
Is it?
1.
I can't tell.
Go!
I didn't want to drive boats, dang it. I wanted cars. Okay, well. I supposed to be going in the mouth? Oh, no, everyone just went there. Now I'm turning. Where did everybody go? What? I just started and I thought everyone was going in here. Obviously not. No, maybe with this one. I think that. Well, is this where? No. Dang it. Okay, this is, that's frustrating. Let's do a different race. I really don't want to drive boats, so let's try again. Race, single race. Let's just go to Jungle World. Temple of Vroom? Really? Okay. Big Mama, Griffin, Nitrox, XLI, Fat Trucker. Is that me? I don't know. Hey, at least we're on cars this time. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hey. Oh god, it's really hard to control. Controls are very squirrely. Have an opportunity to use this on anybody. At least you can kind of go to the walls a little bit. Well, I just saw that I missed that. We got the local natives. He goes up to his knees. This must be like a 1/5 skill or something, huh? Okay, I feel like I've had enough. I mean, I guess if you wanted to like it, you could make yourself like it, but I just don't really like it that much. It's hard because being used to playing modern games like we are today, going back and playing one of these, it's easy to be like, oh, this game sucks. But, I mean, you kind of got to put yourself in the frame of mind of being in the 2000s, you know? Like, it's kind of hard to do that sometimes. But I kind of feel like if it was back then, I probably still would like it. Okay, let's see what else we got to offer here. Alright, now we're going to play RC Revenge Pro. This is the PlayStation 2 sequel, or maybe not a sequel, maybe it's just a port to PlayStation 2. In theory, this should be better, right? Let's see. It's the pro version after all, right? That means more better. Now, there are a bunch of RC games on the PC. I'm not covering those, but there's some really good ones. A lot of them. There's also, I think, Recharge is a new one coming out. That looks pretty awesome. So far, everything looks pretty the same. I think this is literally exactly the same. We'll go with that guy. Let's actually go to the same exact one we're on, just to compare. Okay, yeah, this is just a port, so this is the same exact game. Maybe it plays better. We already can tell the graphics are better. That's a given. Let's see if the controls better, maybe, or something. obviously it's a little smoother. For some reason, it looks like acid rain. I don't know if it's actually easier to control. I think the fact that the graphics are a little smoother just results in it looking like it's performing better. Yeah, I feel like this is about the same. It is a little more pleasant play with it, you know, it's a little more smooth. But they do look like RCs, so it's got a pass on that one. That shield? Oh yeah, okay. I think I've seen about all I want to see on this one. Okay, let's see, let's try something else. Alright, this time we're going to try Mini RC Rally on Nintendo DS. It's 2 screens because if you're not familiar with the DS, it had 2 screens, dual screen. Which button is it? Oh, which button do I press? Check mark. Okay, here we go. Oh. Hit back. B button. Mini Sport. Fire starter. Let's go with the good old tried and true buggy. Not choosing. Choosing. Okay, sure. Excellent. Back. Okay, here we go. So, one screen shows a map, other screen shows the game. Oh, I thought that was the guitar. That's the actual motor right here. Oh god, this is really change the view. Good god. Oh, whoa. I changed the view, apparently. God. I'm drunk here, apparently. Oh, here we go. That's better. Yeah, different views. Oh god, that is really squirrely. Oh, good lord. It's like a squirrel. Okay, take it away. Take it. Alright, this one is a PlayStation 2 game. This one is a PlayStation 2 game that I found out about late in my recording called Smash Cars. It's a very generic sounding name, however, it doesn't contain RCs. So we're going to give it a shot and see just how bad it is, or maybe just how surprisingly good it is. So let's see. Smash Cars. Ooh, joy, we get a CGI intro. Let's see how this goes. Okay. You guys stepping out of a van. I guess they got their, yeah, they got their RC cars with them. Okay. Cool. Oh, you gotta have the sunglasses on to look cool. Alright, we're going bash. Dashing on the beach with nitro-powered RCs. Oh, my transmitter doesn't have that button. We're gonna crash the beach. Oh, they should rename this game How to Get RCs Banned in the Local Community. This is not the right thing to do. God. Oh my god, really? Yeah, animal abuse is cool. Animal abuse, vandalism, high five. It's a good time out there. If that intro is anything to tell us how this game's going to be, it's going to be hilariously bad. We'll see though. Let's smash cars, I guess. We don't need to save. Yeah, fine. Is tutorial the only option? I can't just like start playing? Oh, I have a forced tutorial. That's fun. Okay, well, let's see what the tutorial looks like. Oh, we're starting a skate park. Nice. Okay. We're going bashing right out the gate. Is it go-kart? Okay. We got a kid on a tricycle at the skate park with RC cars. Oh, wow. And we got a random guy on a go-kart at the skate park. Let's think about this. This is the most dangerous skate park in the world. We have people driving their nitro-powered RC cars, kids on tricycles, and some guy on a go-kart. Wow, that's a recipe for disaster. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, let's see what kind of chaos we can wreak, I guess. Okay. So there's the jump button apparently. Yeah. I mean, the controls aren't bad. Right when I say that, of course. That's the back button. Oh, okay. That triangle is to reset apparently. Let's just hit this. Who cares if I'm going the right way? That is not as high as I thought I was gonna go. I don't care if I'm going the wrong way. Bashing in real life is a lot more fun. I'm getting any air. And I missed the little checkpoint, didn't I? Hey, there's a little kid. Yoink. Oh, God. Oh. Come on. I didn't even break an axle. Didn't break a drive shaft. My wrestler would have just decided to kill over right there. Am I done? No, I guess I'm not done. Wow, 3 of 3. Little kid in a tricycle was gonna beat me. What happened to my... Okay, my steering got stuck. That was weird. Is simulating a bad servo? There's some things you don't need to bring over into the game. Jump over the go-kart. Oh, wrong button. Too slow. Try again. Do not lose a 3-lap race with these kids. I'm assuming he's talking about the RC cars, not the child tricycle. Seriously, you can fail the tutorial? What if you just want to play? Yeah, I'm not out to win. I just want to have fun. You're taking the fun out of the hobby, man. Jump over this. Bunny hop. Okay, this game is not bad. It's also not good, but I do like the scale bits. Like, I mean, even though it's weird to see a kid on a tricycle at a skate park, It's cool that they have giant scale things like that. Where did the kid go, by the way? Did he go over the half pipe and break his head or something? Where is he? Where is the kid? Gotta find the kid before we turn this off. This cheap Bluetooth controller I have, apparently he's developing stick drift. There's the kid. Hey, out of the way. Oh, I hit him right in the back. Haha. Good thing this isn't an X-Max. Yeah, this is what you should not do at the skate park, by the way. If you see a kid in a tricycle, do not try to hit him in the head with your X-Max. Okay, what is that? Who keeps go-karts at the skate park? I'm concerned about who thought this was normal. Okay, let's check out the next game. Alright, this time we are going to be playing Revolt on the Sega Dreamcast. And since the Sega Dreamcast is a wonky controller, for some reason I could not get my actual Bluetooth controller to map correctly. So I'm going to be trying to use the dreadful touchscreen controls. This is widely considered to be the best RC game in existence. Let's see if it lives up to that. Toys in the hood. Alright, let's give this a try. See if it lives up to its reputation. Can I use these curb cuts as a shortcut? Ooh, I can. Not the F4, I like that. That's nice. What was that for? Oh, I missed the D-pad. This is actually pretty good. I see why people like it. Handling is pretty responsive. All kind of cool scale bits. If I had a proper controller, that would be better. I suppose I could probably cut each of these corners with these little curve cuts. I hate touchscreen controllers. Passion. Too much of a risk. Ouch. Whoa. Like I'm racing a mini bee here. Hold on. I'm quiet because I'm concentrating. I agree with the hype on this one. It seems pretty well made. Oh, I got turned around. Push me. Oh, his start button to continue. Apparently that's not start button on the Dreamcast. Go. We shall retire. I like that. That's actually pretty cool. Let's look at one more. Oh, use a track editor. Let's look at one more track. Time trial stunt arena. On second thought, let's go to the stunt arena. Let's get something with more speed though. Okay, maybe there isn't anything with more speed. I think that Colonel one might have been somewhere up there. Let's do that. It's just me and ramps. No other people. Make it onto that loop. It added more time. Very well did it. This is a kind of wonky track to navigate. I keep wanting to get across there, but it keeps taking me down here. Okay, I don't really like stunt mode. Dashing is so much easier in real life. It's like a loop and nothing else. Okay, let's look at that. I think there's a supermarket track. Look at that. Let's look at that real quick. Supermarket. I think supermarket sounds more fun. Let's check that out. Starting off in the frozen food section. Touchscreen controls. And maybe a general lack of skills. Oh, it's ice. Okay, we're gonna walk it through. This thing, also this card controls a lot worse than the one I was driving a minute ago. Good Lord. Come on. Do it. Do it, Colonel. That would remind me of ADHDRC. He goes into supermarkets and stores and drives his FPV RC. Good YouTube channel. Okay, I think one lap is enough for me on this track. That was hard. Turn. that's enough of that. I think I'm done with that one. I'd play it again. Okay, we got one more Dreamcast title, and that is Stunt GP. I don't know anything about this one, but I am going to have to use touchscreen controls again, because, yeah, I can't get my controller to map to the Dreamcast buttons. I tried it a minute ago, and I was sitting there and couldn't get my car to move. And every time I see this screen, I think it's trying to tell me, hey, please insert the CD. But this actually is the loading screen. I was about to reset it, then I was like, oh, this is actually the loading screen. Usually, something moving on the loading screen is a nice indicator. A nice indicator that it's not frozen. So, yeah, right trigger, there it is. Ooh, this one's smoother. The speed is so low, it's hard to really see. Whoa, that's weird. I don't like how the camera goes wonky and zooms out when you go in the air. Which button is the view button? Because I don't like that. Am I still turning? Because I can't even... What was the point of that? That wasn't a shortcut. Okay, that'll teach me to go there. Let's see. There's something select as view. X, Y, A, B, oh, you can't change the view. Oh, here we go. Camera. Close. Full. Whatever that means. That's a little better. Yeah, I'll go with that. Close was too close. Couldn't really see much what was in front of you. Now that I'm in last place, though. Seems if you turn for a certain amount of time, a drift automatically happens. Which can sometimes be not in your favor. I wonder if I can double tap the throttle to drift. Let's find out. Oh, it's open. Never mind. I wouldn't say it was a bad game. I kind of expected it to be terrible, but it wasn't terrible. I mean, it's got its pros and cons. A long, winding track with multiple levels and a loop. A huge, winding off-road track featuring a very bumpy midsection and multi-level turns. Let's check out the Sand Winder. I kind of want to do the Snake Storm too, though. Let's go with this one. We'll check it out. we go. So, one thing I want to keep an eye out for while I drive here is scale. Notice that tree back there, but is that tree a normal sized tree? There's a boat over there. I'm just curious if they've made any slip-ups on like making everything the same size as the RC car. Maybe that bridge up there is a pit stop, because that's the same bridge that was in the last race. This game isn't bad, but I don't think I'd go out of my way to play it. And so far, most of the turns are pretty easy. Oh, that wrecker. I mean, I haven't let off the gas a single time. I just realized that. I say that, and I missed the keypad. I thought that was it. Wasn't it the final one? Am I imagining things? Or maybe that wasn't the actual finish line. I don't know what the beeping is either. The beeping is getting very annoying. Is it beeping my battery? Is that why people were going to the pit stop to recharge their battery? Well, my battery died, so I found out. Oh, I slowed down? Yeah, I think that's what that was. I'm going super slow now. go on the pit stop and see if the little battery bar goes up. Well, there's a little power icon. That must be what that means. So driving through this somehow charges your battery. That was a push I needed to get through the finish line apparently. Okay, so that was Stunt GP. Not bad, but not great. I hope you enjoyed that brief look at RC games today. I haven't been out crawling too much recently because of the extreme heat advisories lately. I'm sure it's been going on everywhere, but particularly in the state of Oklahoma. Just last week it was 112 degrees, and I'm just not looking to have a heat stroke, to be honest. So I thought I haven't been crawling in a bit, but I still want to make some videos for you guys. So I thought, well, how about we do some RC games from a hobby point of view? So I thought that would be a kind of fun take on things. So I hope you guys enjoyed that too. Personally, as far as RC games go, on the hobbyist perspective of things, I really enjoyed RC to Go. That one was pretty cool because, you get to see the parts. It's supervised by Kyosho. That was pretty neat. On the gameplay side of things, I really liked Revolt. I see why it's got the reputation that it has. It was a very well made game. It was fun. I'd say as a runner-up or honorable mention, Smash Cars wasn't too bad. I think it could be fun. It was really cringy in a lot of ways and a little ridiculous, but I could see myself having some fun with it at least. What I'd really like to see, and I don't want to get my hopes up for this, but what I'd like to see is an actual RC game that is licensed and has, name brand cars and parts. Like there's Armas, there's FMS, Kyosho, Team Associated, Team Corley, all kinds of real RC cars, and the ability to upgrade them with actual real parts by actual RC brands. I may be asking too much there, but that will be kind of cool. I know licensing is expensive, of course, so that's one reason that probably wouldn't happen. There is a PC game. I forgot what it's called. On my research, I did come across it. It was like a Traxxas edition of some racing game that had a few Traxxas cars in it. On the PC side of things, there's some pretty cool games. Just this year, there was one called Recharge that came out. An indie game that looks absolutely incredible. I haven't played it, but if you're a gamer and you want to get some RC games, I definitely check out Recharge. It looks pretty great. Hope you guys enjoyed that though. Sorry about the audio on the first half or 3/4 of the video. The first section of videos I recorded in my car. Not while driving. I recorded in my car in the parking lot of work on my lunch break, just with the AC on, and I didn't realize how loud my air compressor was as it kicked on, so you heard a lot of in the background, and I didn't realize until after recording all those how audible that was. The last few videos were done in my house, so they're a lot clearer, but yeah, apologize for the background noise. I'll have to be mindful of that if I ever do any more of these. But not to worry, this isn't going to become a gaming channel. This is still an RC channel. I just wanted to do something a little different this week, so hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And next time I'll be back with some actual RC footage. And by the way, I have to say, conclusion, RC video games is not a replacement for the real thing. It's still a lot more fun just to get out there yourself and drive RC cars. Till next time, have fun.